I had no idea point of sale is all that.
Yeah.
I thought point of sale was the point of sale. Like when somebody gets to the counter and they swipe their card, okay, cool, done.
No? At least you're not like other people. They call point of sales this piece of shit.
Oh, no.
Be Nice Individuals Podcast.
Hey folks, this is Thaddeus on the Be Nice Individuals Podcast, which is hosted here at the Flagler Voice Podcast studio. I have a very special guest in studio. It's Hugh from 3 Chord Solutions. It is a merchant services solution. It's all in one. They can help you with so many things, from scheduling to actually taking payment, all those things. But Hugh, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
You drove down here just to see the studio and to meet with me, and you walked in, you were like, man, this is cool. A lot of people don't expect that because the building itself is older on the outside. We need to paint it outside, but you'd be actually surprised. So the lobby, when we first started here, the studio was up and going. The lobby was still a construction zone, and so people would walk into this construction zone, and then they were walking here like, oh, this is completely, because this has looked like this for a while.
Yeah.
But that out there, it was very different.
You know, they say don't judge a book by its cover.
they say those things, but I feel like you don't have a choice when you walk into it. So, but no, the studio is a cool spot, and it really gives people an opportunity to just come in here and have a conversation and talk and get their ideas out there. And I love not scripting things. If you have watched any of the podcasts, none of them are scripted. I don't script things. I can't. Yeah. But tell us about 3 Chord Solutions. Tell the people out there why they need to get in contact with you.
3 Chord Solutions are we are a local company.
I want you to pull your microphone in so people can hear you just a little.
All right, is that better now?
I think so.
All right. So 3 Chord Solutions, we're a local company based here in Florida. That doesn't mean that we can't do business other than Florida.
You can do other states.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yep. So one of our clients is the Loops Restaurant, and they have 3 locations up in North Carolina. So I do go up there when I needs to, and we have a few sales.
Wait a second. Hey, boss, I need to go to North Carolina again. I'm just saying. Yeah. But you go up there sometimes?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah,
I
love it there. Yeah, it's definitely a different feel. Yeah, you know, you don't know how big the U.S. is. You know, I was born in Vietnam, so you know, we came from a small town where really everything is small.
Right.
And it's just, you know, just being able to travel, doing what I do. I get to travel a lot, and that's one of my favorite places to be. Is North Carolina. Yeah, it's so beautiful when the leaves change and the weather changes.
Dude, you wouldn't know this because I don't think we've ever talked about it. I was born in North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
Which part?
Fort Bragg is the only thing I know.
Oh, okay.
I was military. My dad was military at the time, and he actually exited the military right when I was born.
Wow.
But yeah, I was born. I have no idea of what North Carolina looks like, though.
Really?
I was too young. I was only a couple months old.
Well, it's big. I would say my favorite place is Asheville.
Yeah.
Asheville is beautiful there. There's a lot of things to do in Asheville, of course, like sightseeing and things like that. But when I went to work, we were like, I want to say 6 hours away from Asheville. Do you know where Duke University is?
I have no. So when I say I was born there, that's it. I was born there. I have no idea of anything in North Carolina.
How old were you when you moved away?
3 months.
Oh,
maybe.
Well, that explains why.
Yeah. See, when I say I was just born there, I mean just born there.
Well, that's explained.
But I need to go back.
Sure.
I need to go back, and you need to take me on the work thing, and we just go up there. So there's the Loop up there. Is that accurate though? Is that the business you were talking about?
Yeah, the Loop Restaurant.
What do they serve?
They It's gourmet pizza, gourmet burger, and they make really great salad.
You had me a gourmet pizza and burger. You lost me a salad though. You
Look, gourmet salad too.
yeah.
They make like they make their own dressing for their salad.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's very authentic in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like your ranch and typical.
Yeah.
When you go and you buy from a bottle, everything they make is from scratch.
No, I can
That's
dig that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like a kind of like a grassroots type of like maybe they have all their ingredients are local.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's a certain vibe to that.
I feel like every restaurant industry they have their own niche.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either if it's a pizza, it's their flour or their sauce.
Yeah.
It has to be made a certain way.
Unique.
Yeah. If not, people won't. It's like everything else in business. If you don't stand out from your competitor, you're really not doing it. You get what I'm saying?
Well, now I'm hungry though. We're talking about flour.
I gotta take you over there and get some pizza sometime.
Up to North Carolina.
No. They have them here. There's one in Nocatee.
Yeah.
And then there's one closer to us. It would be Wergoff Village.
Dude, let's make that happen because I like pizza. I like food. Now, would you say that is the majority of your audience, your like businesses you work with?
No, restaurant has just been my niche because I'm good at the navigating the in the back kitchen. Because a lot of what I do, people think I just save money. That's not all I do.
Mm-hmm.
I work with the register, the point of sale. So I'm the person who help them to navigate things and the menus and customize certain things so that, for instance, if you're there, you're ordering, how it can speed up the process when the employee is on the other side trying to take their order. There's shortcut or there modifiers that I can implement to make things easier for them instead of just to somebody, I changed my mind, I want this, I want that, you know. So with staying in line or as a customer when you're taking an order, people can get a little impatient because they're hungry.
Oh yeah, sure.
So what is the fastest way for us to program to where it's easier and faster for the employee and easier for the cook in the kitchen?
Oh, absolutely.
Where make things
that efficiency.
Yeah, the flow.
Yeah. So when the audience out there, when they're looking at this is a payment processing thing. Don't think of that alone when you're thinking of 3-core solutions. Think of also like, and I know this because I know you, think about the kiosks. Tell us about the kiosks.
Well, kiosks, a lot of the time, a lot of people don't like that now that we're working with an automated system. Kiosks is just think how it makes things easier. I don't want to say, it takes the job away or it takes the ability to have a human touch.
Sure.
A few weeks ago, actually it was during the hurricane, and I took my nieces into McDonald's, and there was this elder lady. She was like, "Where's everybody?" Well, the thing is, there are 3 people working in McDonald's, and there's a kiosk for her to take order, and she doesn't know how to use it, and she get really frustrated.
Yeah.
But it's more frustrating that if you come there and you got 10 people and they all like chilling, not working, bad services. Yeah. So having a kiosk make things a lot easier. Yeah. Cut down the cost for the business owner.
Absolutely.
And also to sometimes cut down the bad services. Because I rather deal with a machine that does what I want it to do than to speak to a person who's getting paid minimum wage. Yeah. And they're being rude. So you get even more upset. You're paying for a meal and people just being rude to you. Yeah.
One of the things though too, especially after COVID, it's hard to find employees.
Yeah, very.
And I'm sure you experienced that being in all these businesses and stuff. And you're actually coming in, you're providing a solution to these business owners. Like you had mentioned, there was it an Asian restaurant? and
Yeah.
maybe you brought in some kiosks, and that
Yeah.
helped his process.
Yes,
Can you tell that story?
Yes, absolutely. This is one of my favorite clients.
Mhm.
I say favorite because this business owner, he works so hard.
Yeah.
Anybody that works so hard is my favorite.
I
That's why
love
you're
it.
my favorite. guys.
You like hustlers.
Yeah, I do like Hustler. And so the name of the restaurant is Urban Vietnamese, and it's up there in the middle of like the heart of Jacksonville town center.
Shout out to the restaurant.
Yeah, Urban Vietnamese, guys. They have great food. So when I came to when I got a refer from my accountant, I do a lot of business with accountant and CPAs. They refer me client and vice versa.
Mhm.
So I met this guy, and he had no idea how hard it's going to be to own a restaurant or run a restaurant. And so his goal is to make a lot of money,
Right.
but he doesn't understand that he had hired 10 employees. I would say at the time probably 12, and all of them were standing around watching him cook.
What?
Yeah, and they're on payroll. So I said to him, I said, listen, Coy, his name is Coy. Like there's a lot of Asian people named Coy.
Sure.
I said, Coy, like you can't have a automated machine here and a kiosk where you can cut down your payroll costs.
Yeah.
I'm not telling Nicole to lose more business, but
Sure.
I did refer him to Nicole, and she really did help him too as well.
Shout out to Nicole.
Yes, Nicole Arison with Paycheck, everybody.
Yeah, so she handles a lot of the process for
Yes.
people getting paid, like HR type stuff.
Mhm.
But for you and for a business, a lot of businesses go out of business because of these expenses,
Yes.
losses,
Yes.
waste.
Yes.
And so what's more important, I feel like personally, is you can come in there and maybe you sat down and were just watching how it unfolded there at the restaurant for a little bit, and you were able to navigate
Yes.
the inefficiencies.
Yes.
I guess there were no other cooks, or they were just watching him, but you were able to save him money, and now there's greater chance of him succeeding in his business.
Yeah. So there's a term where we mention this a lot in businesses. Don't let your business run you. Run your business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's new to the industry. And yes, I went in there and I observed. I watched. My goal is to help him to grow his business. It is so important for me to help my clients to grow their business versus just trying to save them a little money on payment processing. So when he grow his restaurant, I grow too, or our company as 3 Court, we grow too at the same time. So seeing him not be able to grow because he have to pay 10 people on payroll, and he's the one that really have to stand there and let the business run him, and he's not running the business. So that's where I came in, and I told him, I gave him the idea, hey, how about this? Let's just sit down and let's make this menus very simple.
Yeah.
So people can just stand up there and order, so you can eliminate having people just standing there taking orders or getting order wrong and just watch you work.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really help you to grow your business that way. And matter of fact, if I cut down your payroll costs, you can use that money to put back into the business and grow the business and the other aspect of the business.
Yeah. Tell us some of the businesses that could really benefit from connecting with you.
Well, all businesses actually will benefit from doing business with us, but I say retail, they see more values.
Mhm.
And for me, it's nothing like, I can't do business with you or your I can't try to earn your business unless I bring the value for your business too as well.
Right.
I'm not just making money off your account. I
Yeah.
have to make sure that I bring some kind of benefits for your business.
Right.
So I say retail. The reason why I say that is because, number one, I can help them to grow their business using a point of sales, reward, gift cards.
Okay.
There's tons of other things.
I didn't know you did all that.
Yeah, appointment setting. Everything is inside of that point of sales.
Dude.
Automated appointment reminders. We have everything. Cash discount. That's one of the biggest thing right now is cash discount. Another, it's just pass on the fees to the customer.
Yeah.
I mean, reverse fees. There's so many things that we can do nowadays. Owning your cell phone, you can't really make money, but I mean, a lot of people do. I make money with my cell phone. I feel I work with my cell phone, but a point of sales is a tool for you to make money.
Yeah.
And it keep your business like in more like keep your everything accounting and your profit and loss, your inventory is huge. It's a big thing. I feel like if you're in retail and you don't have a point of sales, you're behind time. I
had no idea point of sale is all that.
Yeah.
I thought point of sale was the point of sale. Like when somebody gets to the counter, they swipe their card. Okay, cool, done.
No, at least you're not like other people. They call point of sales is piece of shit.
Oh no!
Yeah. It can be a POS, or it really can be a point of sales. It really depends on who you're doing business with.
Yeah.
So if you're doing business with a company like me, who try to help you grow your business so that I can grow mine.
Yeah.
So your business is my business. So my clients are my book of business. So it's very important for me to help them to grow.
Yeah.
So that's why whenever I do business with a local business, it is my passion because their business is mine. So I always want to help them to grow their business versus just trying to save a little bit of money on fees.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I had no idea, and maybe we'll have to have you back sometime so you can explain even more. But point of sale, guys, is not just where you swipe your card. Hugh is dealing with kiosks. He's dealing with making sure appointments are set through that point of sale system, maybe offsetting some of those fees that you might have when it comes to having a point of sale system. You need to reach out to him. Hugh, shout out your contact information so people can get a hold of you. Email, anything. I was like, wait a second.
I thought you
were
in
headlights.
Well,
yeah.
I'll share them my cell phone because it's very easy to remember.
Yeah,
Everybody always say, hey, dang, that's your real number. So it's 904-521-4999. Dude,
that's a made-up number. But anyway, get in contact with him. Do you have an email address you want to provide as well?
Hugh, my first name, Hugh at 123court.com.
Hugh, and that's spelled H-U-G-H. H-U-G-H.
Like Hugh Hefner.
Like Hugh Hefner, yes.
At 123court.com.
Yeah. So folks out there, make sure you guys get in contact with Hugh for any of your merchant services needs. Again, he's going to automate some processes for you. He's going to make it easier for your business. Maybe you can save some costs. We know that in business, making money a lot of the times is from saving money. And he can make that possible for you. Definitely have those follow-up systems in place, appointments, all that stuff. Make sure you reach out to him. You have a business. You should check out and see whether your point of sale is performing at the level it should be. Check out what Hugh has to offer. Can definitely get you straightened out. And again, this has been Thaddeus and Hugh today on the Be Nice Individuals podcast, which is hosted here at the Flagler Voice Podcast studio. Again, I always say this is your space. Come in here if you're an individual, your business, you want to shout out your ideas, shout out your business. Maybe you're a political candidate and you want to reach out to your constituents. We have the options available here for that to happen. We have call-in features for you brave political souls out there. We can have call-ins while you're here on the air. People can ask you their questions, and I can sit back here and laugh. But anyway, this has been Thaddeus and Hugh, Be Nice Individuals podcast. We'll see you next time.